Okay, so let's continue from that limit and continuity part. In that lecture, what I tried to convey is what you actually mean by limit of a function at some point and continuity of a function at some point. So in this particular lecture, now I'm gonna discuss about two things today. One is epsilon delta definition of limit of some function at some point. Okay, that is the target for the class. And other is differentiability of some function at some point. So in this lecture, we will try to finish the segment 1 of functions of one variable. Segment 1 was what here? Limit, continuity and differentiability. The most very good examples, whatever can be possible, I am trying to categorize those. In today's lecture, what I wish to convey is, many of us do not understand the epsilon delta definition, what actually it means. So my duty is to tell you how beautiful this concept is. Once you understand this concept, see, either you take the pain or always regret. Decision is yours. So the thing is epsilon delta definition. Please be on the board and listen very carefully what I am trying to convey. A real number L is said to be the limit of some function at some point x equals to a. नॉइज कहाँ से आ रहा है? वीडियो चल रहा है कहीं? सर से बोलना, सर से कहना, थोड़ा नॉइज बाहर आ रहा है. सर आपके बोर्ड से नॉइज आ रहा है क्या? आवाज बाहर आ रही है क्या?
किससे?
आप पर?
मेरा
कहाँ से आ रहा है यार?
नहीं, इधर की आवाज आ रही है. कोई बात नहीं आपकी. हाँ,
इधर से नहीं आ रहा है.
हाँ, कोई इशू नहीं, कोई इशू नहीं.
सर बाहर से आ रहा है.
बाहर से. ओके, फाइन. सॉरी फॉर द इनकन्वीनियंस. सॉरी. So when I talk about कि a real number L is said to be limit of the function f of x at some point x equals to a, then what according to epsilon delta definition we says, please focus, if there exists, I'll be slow here, if there exists a delta greater than 0 such that f of x minus L modulus means distance between f of x and L is less than epsilon whenever x belongs to a minus delta, say a plus delta excluding the a itself. Some people like only the neighborhood part, some people like write like this, so don't confuse here. Why I am saying like this? Because I have already conveyed the message in the previous lecture that limit of a function has nothing to do with the value of the function at that point. So we are not concerned about what is happening at x equals to a, so I have deleted this element from this interval. Fine? Okay. Now let's try to visualize. Very beautiful concept. See, suppose that we have been given a function f of x, something like that. I want to discuss about limit of the function f of x at x equals to a. So in the previous lecture I told you about the story approaching what it actually means. So this is the point f of a comma f of a. Suppose that what this definition says कि a real number L, okay. Suppose that I remove this thing here and I write this is 0 comma L. So I want to check whether L is the limit of this function f of x at x equals to a or not. So what epsilon delta says here कि फॉर एवरी एप्सिलॉन गिव, कोई भी आप मुझे एप्सिलॉन दीजिए, लेट्स से यू हैव गिवन मी some epsilon 1, means suppose that you have given 1 upon 5. So what it is the point? 0 comma L minus 1 upon 5. Say 0 comma L plus 1 upon 5. यहाँ तक सो ही क्लियर है. So what epsilon delta says कि for any epsilon given greater than 0, there exists a delta, please focus here, there exists, this is my delta 1, please be on the board. So what it says, suppose that I have taken, see I have been given some epsilon 1 and I have given you, like for given epsilon 1, I am giving you a delta 1, कैसा? Whenever f of x lying between this L minus epsilon से L plus epsilon के बीच में, then like for whatever the value you take between a minus delta 1 से a plus delta 1, then f of x lying between L plus epsilon 1 से L minus epsilon 1 से L plus epsilon 1. आराम से again I will say, suppose that you have given me some other epsilon 2. So what it says, please underline the word, there exists a delta greater than 0. This is for given epsilon greater than 0. Okay, for given epsilon greater than 0, there exists a delta. Means what is your target? Recall the previous lectures. In this, if this is given to you, you need to show the existence of such delta. So what the limit geometrically says, suppose that you have given epsilon 2 some value positive but tending to 0, then जब मेरा देखेगा यहाँ पर, so this will be some point 0 comma L minus epsilon 2. So what it says, whenever x lying between this, f of x lying between this. Getting? So this is the epsilon delta definition of the limit कि a real number L is said to be the limit of f of x at some point if for any given epsilon greater than 0, there exists a delta greater than 0 such that distance between f of x and L remains less than epsilon जब x belongs to this. Clear or not? सबको? Just I am trying to picturize this thing कि how you can visualize this part, because in the previous class we have taken the example for f of x is equal to sin 1 by x and g of x is x sin 1 by x. Let's try to visualize this epsilon delta definition here. Okay, so when I say f of x equals to sin 1 by x, please be on the board how we use epsilon delta. You may feel कि यार छोड़ देते हैं, but छोड़ के काम चलेगा नहीं, क्योंकि multiple variables में you need to have understanding, clear understanding of epsilon delta. So people who were confused here, please come here. So let इसके लिए L equals to 0 is limit x tending to 0 f of x. मान लो मैं ये चेक करना चाहता हूँ by the epsilon delta definition. So what should be कि f of x minus 0 should be less than epsilon for every epsilon given greater than 0 whenever x जो है मेरा वो 0 से 0 minus h और 0 plus h के बीच में रहे. So when I say f of x is equal to sin 1 by x minus 0, Okay, so you have to write like this, f of x minus 0 is this comes out to be sine 1 by x, and sine 1 by x is always less or equal to 1 modulus of this, but we cannot say कि this will be also less or equal to 1 by 2, less or equal to 1 by 4, ऐसा तो नहीं बोल सकते, only one we can say here. So if someone given me, please be on the board, someone says कि for given epsilon is equal to 1 by 5, so I will say, I cannot say completely कि whether there exists some delta in this neighborhood, in this interval, such that f of x minus 0 is less than 1 by 5 or not. So in this case we say कि limit of this function at x equals to 0 does not exist, because for some given epsilon I cannot produce a delta which satisfy this condition. When I talk about this function, तो यहाँ पर if I talk about g of x minus 0 का modulus, it will be x sin 1 by x, and this will be x sin 1 by x, sin 1 by x, and this is always, this is beautiful example, please be on the board. पता नहीं उधर दिखेगा कि नहीं दिखेगा, I will try to write here, modulus of x sin 1 by x, this is always less or equal to modulus of x into 1. Now this is very beautiful. Now see, if I want epsilon here, then only na, so what I need to have, please, that is the game of choosing delta. If you are clear about that, you will understand epsilon delta, otherwise जिंदगी भर टहलते रहेंगे, ठीक है. So when I talk about x sin 1 by x, ये comes out to be modulus of x. Now see how we try to find that delta. That is the game here actually. So अभी देखना, for any given epsilon greater than 0, there exists a delta equals epsilon. Suppose that you have given me epsilon is equal to 1 by 2. I will give you a delta equals to 1 by 2, such that modulus of x minus 0 is less than delta. Please don't confuse here. Modulus of x minus 0 less than delta कहने का मतलब x lying between 0 से 0 plus 0 minus delta से 0 plus delta के बीच में. Now read this with this, and you will analyze, you will understand, actually you will feel कि what is epsilon. कि for any epsilon given greater than 0, if I do like this, अभी यहाँ पर देखो, whenever modulus of x is less than delta, delta क्या है? epsilon के equal. So this quantity itself comes out less than epsilon. Now read this whole scenario in one line. कि g of x minus 0 का modulus is less than epsilon whenever x lying between this interval. And how delta exists here? I have chosen delta as epsilon. And why this is delta as epsilon? Because I need this. So this is the game here, choosing delta. So क्या करेंगे? The step 1. Now be on the board. That is the final talk for your epsilon delta. Step 1. Write f of x minus L का expression. Whatever comes here, set in your mind कि I want this as less than epsilon. So whatever is here, try to maintain this कि आपको modulus of x minus a less than delta type से story बन जाए, so that whenever this thing happens, ultimately this happens. Am I clear or not? शक को कोई issue? No. So this is the beauty of epsilon delta definition. लोगों को समझ में नहीं आता, इसलिए I tried to explain what you actually do in this epsilon delta definition. what you guys are suggested now, please go through that PDF. I have tried to do several examples for this. Go through those examples. I'll be again coming back to this definition if any confusion is there. The thing was यहाँ पर epsilon delta पर game था, that I made clear for you guys. Any issue? Check. So now I want to move on differentiability, but अभी time इतना हो रहा है, I have to take some session, so I guess I'll take the differentiability वाला lecture on the next. So for today only, actually सुबह से classes ले रहा हूँ, exhausted. But अभी mentoring session I have to take it inside CS, so I have to leave from here. अभी तो मुझे जाना है, कल सुबह आके I'll continue the lecture for differentiability, fresh start, okay? So for today's short lecture, this epsilon delta, but beautiful definition I tried to convey. Please explore that definition and we'll start the differentiability in the next lecture. Good luck.